Selling out-of-state property, probate real estate training. That's our topic today. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Kim Ward. Welcome to my channel. I am a certified probate real estate advisor and developer of ProbateBiz.com, an online training for you as a real estate agent. Selling out-of-state property, probate real estate. The property in probate is in the area that you live, but the executor or administrator lives out of state. Are you concerned about how to handle that type of a transaction? That's what we're going to talk about. It's important that you know my experience is that most executors and administrators live outside of the area of the home of their loved one. And it's important that you not be afraid of that long distance relationship you would have with them. For me, about 70% of the properties that I help with every year, the client lives outside of California. Some of them even live all the way in Florida. So I'm going to share with you how I have put together a system to manage that out of the area relationship well. So one of the most important things is to know when that executor or administrator is going to be in your area. Most of them do come to the loved one's home at least once to assess the house, the personal property, what needs to be done, sometimes to meet with their probate attorney, things like that. And also to select the real estate agent that's going to help them through the entire process. So obviously you have one time to make that great first impression to help the client feel comfortable that you'll do what you say you're going to do and get the listing for the home. I'm confident in my business that I can make their life easier. They get to press that easy button. I do that when I meet with them. I talk with them about all the many tasks that need to be addressed to get the house prepared, to market it, and to sell it. I promise them that I will do what I say I'm going to do. Get the house ready to get it on the market and get a successful sale for them. So from day one, I'm willing to do the extra effort so that the client becomes comfortable and comes to trust me. So then down the road, they are comfortable, they trust me. I've built a relationship with them, so it makes the negotiating process easier. I imagine that many agents don't see this as part of their role because typically agents get a listing, they may tell the client to do certain things to prepare the house for sale, and they just wait until that house is prepared to get it on the market and then finish up the rest of the traditional sale. That's not how I do things. And particularly with an out-of-state seller, you have to put some extra effort in up front, but it pays off big. So what I start with is addressing the remaining personal property. Sometimes that means an estate sale, sometimes it means a buyout, sometimes it means donation. My goal is to address the personal property with the executor or administrator's permission and get a vacant property that I can then help to prepare for a successful sale. So what I do is I manage the details of the preparation, keeping the client informed all along the way. Some of those details may be getting the walls painted, installing new carpeting, getting the property cleaned. My clients do not have to try to do these things when they're 2,000 miles away. I am their eyes and their ears, and I am the person that manages all those details. Now, I have trusted vendors that I go to make these things happen. So much of the time, it's a phone call. For instance, if the property needs new carpet, I'll give my trusted carpet installer access to the property. I don't have to be there with him. He measures it, and then I tell him what kind of carpet I want, what kind of pad I want, and when to install it. It's same for my painters. I tell them what color I want on what walls, and they go and get the paint, put it on the walls, and let me know when they're done. The key here is that these are trusted vendors. These are people that I have a relationship with, and I speak with them and I let them know what I want done, and they say, yes, Kim, we will get that done. Once the house is repaired, because sometimes there's some small repairs that need done, I do have a trusted handyman and a contractor to get certain things done. Like for instance, recently we had a faucet that was loose and dripping and broken. I ordered a faucet online, he picked it up, and he went and installed it for me. Once all those repairs are done, new carpet, new paint, whatever it takes, then I have my trusted house cleaner go into the house and get it all cleaned for me. I don't have to worry about when I show up at the house, are things going to be in good order? Because I know they will. And when that's all completed, it's similar to a traditional sale, except for the communication is via email and phone calls instead in person. The other thing that I have is DocuSign electronic signatures. I know most of you know what that is and use that, and that makes things simple for the client and me. And the best part of this, I do all of this during normal business hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I have built into my system that I update my clients every Tuesday, no matter what. If I have something to share with them in between, of course I reach out to them. But because they know I'm going to reach out to them on Tuesday, it's a quick phone call, less than 5 minutes, and they feel comfortable with everything that I'm doing. So we all know the stats that 20% of the real estate agents do 80% of the work. And don't you want to be one of those 20%? Thanks for watching. If you found this of value, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be notified of my upcoming videos every week, just hit that bell button. See you next week.